Alright guys, so there it is. The Explorer. There she is. You're gonna see what the mechanical problem is. But she is finally here. She doesn't run, so we're gonna have to push her off and see what we do, but she's looking very good. Alright guys, so here she is. She's locked. The other two doors are open. So I got some mechanical problem on it, so I'm gonna find out what's going on. But right now definitely there's no charge on it, so we're gonna dig into that. 3.0 twin turbo. Oil is looking good, so it's not mixing. But yeah, platinum. We got a cracked windshield right in there. It's cracked, so we're gonna have to replace the windshield. The seats, yeah, a little wear and tear there. But overall, not too bad. Cleaning, has panoramic roofing. The roof is supposed to be electrical. Oh yeah, alright guys, for a little update. I've been tearing into this thing at nighttime for a minute. So basically what I have tracked down so far is I have no dash light, nothing coming out with a key. The car does not do the wake up when you get near the key or near the door or whatever. It just doesn't do anything. Okay, obviously the battery is dead, so I gotta get a new battery tomorrow anyways. But I took apart the whole back, as you can see, just a little bit, but all that plastic is back here. And this is all basically front. I have the hatch taken apart because I needed to open it, and the only way to open it was powering the motor straight on. So I will probably show you guys that later, how to do that. So right now what I'm having the issue with is when I have the ignition coils hooked up, this fuse right here, that one, that's a 20. Now I have blown like 6 or 7 of those fuses already trying to figure this thing out, so I just did a little wire tap on it. But the problem is, as soon as I have that on, okay, and I have power on the battery, of course, and I have my ignition coils hooked up, they burn. See, like this one. If you can see that point there, there we go. Okay, so that means that that wire, that fuse is hooked up to the ignition coils somewhere. Okay, that's the one that supplies the ignition coil with power. Now, since I mean, normally you'll get a misfire or something if a coil is bad, or you know, something of that nature. But here what we have is a ground and a positive getting grounded, or getting it has to be grounded, because when I put the fuse on, one leg has power and the other leg doesn't. But when I put it on, it sparks when all the coils are hooked up. So somewhere the harness for the ignition coil, which what I'm looking at is going to be the engine harness, somewhere has to have a positive wire that is being grounded to another cable, or it's just being rubbed with a metal section or something somewhere that is touching ground, and when that happens it will be sparking. So I gotta basically take the whole harness off and see if I see anything out of place where it could be making contact with ground. And hopefully I can find that issue. If not, I just gotta get a new harness for the engine, but trying to avoid that obviously. But I think that's the issue that I'm having, that somewhere the harness is bad. It's either grounding itself out somewhere or cables inside of it somewhere they're touching and grounding themselves out, and then that's why it's throwing this fuse off. And since I put wires on it, it didn't blow it, so it will try to melt somewhere. And since I only have that one coil plugged in, that's where it started melting. So yeah, just a little quick update. I'm working on it, trying to figure this thing out, but I did have to take a lot of stuff out just to be able to get where I'm at right now. But nothing crazy, nothing out of place. It's just, you know, plastic. So, and then the reason why I took the whole back end out, basically that wire, the number 9 fuse, which is what it is, the number 9 fuse, that fuse also supplies power to the back. So somewhere in the back, through the main harness, it supplies power. So, but when I disconnected the coils, it stopped blowing the fuse. So that means that the issue is somewhere on the coils, on the coil harness, not going back. But still, I disconnected everything and I'm still not getting any power or anything through the key. So that means that it's disconnected, it's not being ground, but it's powering something that it's not supposed to be powering. That's what I'm thinking. So therefore the key is not working yet. That's what I'm thinking of. So let me keep on digging into this thing, and I'll let you know what I find. All right.